welcome to Keeping It 100. On today's show, we'll be discussing the topic annoying neighbors. We've all lived with annoying neighbors at some point in our lives, so today we'll be discussing how that has impacted us and what exactly they do that annoys us. And discussing with me today, we have my ladies here with me as usual. We have Jay and Yetunde.
Hello. Hi.
So today, now ladies, you people know how our neighbors can get with their honking when they play loud music into the estates. Personally, I believe when you're driving into an estate, a residential area, you should turn down your music. Personally, I always tell my driver that. Turn down your music. Don't honk. If you need to call your nanny's attention for anything or your household, call them on the phone. How about that? Be nice, be considerate. You know, we always say it on this show. You know, then if there's anything to contribute to, don't turn the other cheek. You know, some people just, there's been no light.
They're deaf and dumb.
They're deaf and dumb. There's been no light for over 1 week. You know that your water supply has run out. You will not ask questions like, what's going on? And even if it's pumped, even if by miracle you turn on the tap and it's flowing, why not ask and appreciate who has done that? You know? So I don't know, have you experienced any form of, while I think of, because the list is actually endless. The list is
shocked
actually...
that you asked that question. Sure, everybody
you might not.
In this Nigeria has an annoying neighbor. Unless you are living in the jungle by yourself.
Even the animals
The animals will be out.
The birds might just be chirping too loudly for
True.
for your
So
liking.
Jay, tell us your own annoying neighbor experience. You don't want
She
to
doesn't
spill.
know where to begin.
As in, I don't know where to begin. No,
She's
seriously,
sifting through
I
the
don't-
experience.
I don't
Like,
know. Is it the neighbor that knows that you have to wake up early to go to work, and they know that they will park behind you, and you go and you're knocking on the door, you're calling them because you have their number.
Exactly.
They will not pick, even if they say yes, and I heard that yes, who is that? They give you yes, who is that? And then like 2 minutes later, you're still sitting in your car waiting for them to come and move their own cars. That's annoying. That's already getting your day off on the wrong, because when I say you need to wake up 6 o'clock, it's those of us that are going to the island that are crossing bridges. So you know, you guys, you understand what I'm talking about. Or is it the neighbor that, I don't know, I don't want to sound somehow. I don't want to sound petty. So I have this neighbor, I love cooking, I love food. You guys, please don't judge me, I love food. So
we know that.
I have a habit of cooking and, you know, giving my neighbors, sharing with my neighbors, because my mama taught me to do that. They will never return my plates.
Oh my goodness, no.
I have to go and knock on their doors and beg them.
No.
I'm telling you, like I cooked, I went to the market, I cooked and I brought food for you, and then I have to beg you. My people will say, you marry wife, they wait for me to give you bed where you go take sleep on top. No, now, give me my plate back. Don't be annoying like that. Be considerate, please. No, I have a list of things to say, but let's just...
So wait, are they waiting for you to come and ask them?
They always, it's not are they waiting, they always wait. I'm telling you that there has never been a time, and I'm not even being funny now, that I cook and I give to them and I get my plate back the next day.
A particular neighbor.
What's
up with that?
A particular neighbor. You
That's
know, but I mean, we've moved from that place.
Maybe
I have good neighbors now. If you're watching, I love you.
Let me tell you my own experience. So mine, I don't know whether to call it, it wasn't a neighborly disruption. We used to live on the road, on the main road.
Okay.
And our gate was right on the road. And the gate is almost always unoccupied, just there. There's nobody there. So I wanted to go out on this fateful day, and somebody had parked right in front of the gates. So there we began looking for the person, because obviously the person had parked and maybe gone to one bank to go and line up. That was not the annoying part. The annoying part was that when the person came, the person didn't say sorry. The person actually jumped into the car as I was screaming. Zoomed off.
No, I think if you're going to do that, at least have the
you can imagine
a note, leave your number.
IJ, you can imagine my rage. You know how you've been waiting for somebody for like 30 minutes, and when they eventually turn up, no opportunity to even vent, flew in his car and drove off.
Oh my goodness.
You can imagine how annoying. Kept me there. I was late for work. Didn't have the courtesy to say sorry. It wasn't directly my neighbor, but it's the same concept parked in front of my gate.
Yes. Goodness, like I said, the list is endless. Some will just play loud music in the house. Like, I know, I get it, it's your house. It's your right to do what you want, but be considerate. In my house, I don't know, I'm not saying I'm the perfect neighbor, but if I'm having a party or any social event, I tell the DJ, please, turn it down.
Let's just invite your neighbors, let them be at the party.
No, there is always somebody you will disturb. Everybody in the house can come out. Everybody in your neighbor's house can come out. Just, at least all of you in the house can hear the music back. That's fine. The whole world doesn't need to know you're having a party. True. You're having fun. Like you're trying to justify that, with a group for here. No.
Well, talking about parties, how about the neighbors? This one, we have this, she doesn't stay in my compound, right? But she stays on the same street as us. And every 1st of January, there's always a party. And they will block everywhere. Like her visitors will drive into my own compound and just go off, and we're expected to just
wait for them
or if you want to
just
that,
give
drop
up
your
driving.
phone number.
You understand? I don't understand. For me, if I was going to have that party and it's an annual thing, something I do every year, I know I do it every year, I will tell, we have what's it called, neighborhood association. Good. Thank you.
Yes.
So WhatsApp and everything, tell everybody that I'm going to have a party. I'm sorry, my visitors may, park and or whatnot. Just be courteous. I guess that's what I'm saying. Yes. Be courteous. So guys, I know there's a lot to talk about, but we need to go off on a small commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. So during the break, we got some comments from our listeners, from our viewers on social media. Yetunde, you have something to us about?
This one, I think the person was being kind to me, trying to tell me that when that person parked in front of my gate and zoomed off, I should have taken action. So this comment says, how about the person parks in front of your gate and you puncture their tire? Does that now make you a bad neighbor in turn? Ladies?
I don't think so. I'm sorry, I don't think so.
I would never do that. I would never do that. But to avoid getting your tires deflated, please leave a note with your phone number. You don't have to leave your name. Just, if you need to move this car, if you need this car to move, please call so and so. To avoid getting your tires punctured, please, let's behave better.
Yes, because I think if we go ahead to this viewer, if we go ahead to puncture someone's tire, it then might become a police case if the person goes to go and report you for
tell your family members not to come and park in front of my kids
for damaging their property.
Spread the word.
I'm telling you, spread the word.
Okay, so thank you for sending in your comments.
Jay, you have?
Yes, so someone else wrote in, and I think this person has had it up to here like this. The person is tired. So this person's neighbors has turned him or her, I don't know if it's a him or her, into their own personal supermarket. So she said, how about those neighbors that are always coming to come and ask for salt? Please, I need small salt. Please, I need that's how they'll collect it and cook their entire
pot of soup has been cooked.
So if you don't give them, it says if you don't, if you put an end to it or you say I don't have, are you being a bad neighbor?
I don't think you're being a bad neighbor. Because at the end of the day, it's your money that you used to buy that pepper and coriander.
True.
Let them also go and buy their pepper and coriander.
And I think this viewer, I think the person started, giving out of courtesy. I'm the good neighbor. No, you can have it. Is there enough? Take more. But the neighbor now asking has taken it upon themselves, like when they're shopping, like, no need for salt.
Yes.
Mama,
that's right.
Me. I will get matches from this, it's
Isaac, the son of Abraham.
It's their bet right now.
Yes.
So please, if you've been doing that, stop it.
It's annoying.
It's not cool. It's not good.
It's really annoying, guys. Really.
Then there's also this aspect that we haven't talked about. So you live in a community or a compound or wherever. This issue of borehole.
Oh God.
I had a friend who lamented to me that their neighbors never, ever, ever, ever pump the borehole. Never. So they will be.
Is me is friend.
When that borehole is shared, though, is everybody that is using it too, but they're waiting for one person to pump it. Please, dear annoying neighbor, please stop it.
Like, I think it's a deliberate thing, because what I'm saying, I'm sorry to jump in, I had that experience and I complained to her. I used to live in a block of 4 flats and I was staying up. I would come from upstairs, come downstairs, turn on the pumping machine or borehole, and then still have to come downstairs. And I'm telling you that this thing would have filled up. It will be, everybody knows that this thing is overfilled, it's flooding everywhere. Nobody will come down. It will just be me. I can decide not to. I did it one day. I decided not to turn on that pumping machine I was using from my reservoir, and that was it. I think when they discovered that the tap had got, they now, I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Just think about such a neighbor now. Imagine when there's no light. There's been no light for weeks. You know that tank can only supply you so much water. How would that sort of neighbor that won't even turn it on when there's light, how would they even think to, oh, there's no light, we need to pump this water? What are we doing about fuel or diesel or whatever they used to pump it? Come and discuss. Such a neighbor would never do that. I think it's bad, really. These things are annoying.
I think, this is one topic that we all agree on. That annoying neighbors are annoying neighbors. They inconvenience you out of their own selfish, whether intentional or intentional. Some people don't mean it. They don't know that they're inconveniencing you. It's not intentional, but it's an inconvenience. I.e., you block somebody's gate. For goodness sake, you block somebody's gate and you disappear into a bank and go and line up. You don't put your phone number for somebody to reach you. That's such a selfish thing to do. And you come back, you don't have the courtesy to say, oh, I'm really sorry. A little apology, really, sometimes.
Don't even do it, because at times, if you've been gone for like 30 minutes, is it I'm sorry I would like to hear at that point? No,
but it helps, IJ. It will just help.
Like, okay, IJ saying don't even park your car.
Don't even park your car. If imagine that person that parked in front of your gate was gone for like hours, maybe went for a party somewhere, eating and drinking, and then comes in the evening. Oh, madam, I'm sorry.
You can imagine. It happens. It happens.
Don't do it. So, nutshell, don't do it. Don't be irresponsible enough to inconvenience somebody else by parking in their gate. If you live in a compound, share the responsibility. If you have to pump water, help out. Every little step goes a long way. Abi, ladies.
Yes,
very true. Very true.
So, annoying neighbors out there, please, and viewers, please let us know. I'm sure the list is endless, like we said in the beginning. There are tons of ways. Your neighbors annoy you. They might not know they're doing this. So write to us. Let's talk about it. Let them know, oh, these things, that reminds me. I actually did this the other day. My neighbor probably felt offended, They'll think about it. So let us know. Share your experience. Go on our social media handles. Let's know what your thoughts are.
So we'll go on a quick break and come back. Welcome back. We're still talking about those annoying neighbors, pesky neighbors. During the break, Jay was asking a question. I think it would be good to share your question with our viewers.
So I was asking, I said, if, how do I put it now? If I'm not friends with my neighbors, like I don't care to be their friends, you understand? I don't know their names, I don't have their numbers, I just see them and I say good morning and I keep it moving. Am I a bad neighbor?
You're a bad neighbor. You're a bad neighbor.
No, I beg to differ you today.
You're a bad neighbor.
I beg to differ.
Transfer the friendly ghost.
No, I beg to differ.
Why?
Some people are introverts, You don't have to be an extrovert or a chirpy person, a chirpy neighbor to be a good neighbor. No, just be considerate. I think it's leaning more on being considerate.
Because I see you and I say hello to you.
I can say hello to you and be annoying.
Well, yes.
I can say hello to you and just park behind you and then go to my house.
Yes, but I think if you live in the same community with the person, you have to go a step further and be friendly. You just never know when their support might come in handy. I mean, I'm speaking from personal experience. I've had neighbors that I can call to quickly help me with the kids. Imagine if it was just on that hello basis. I won't be able to ask for help when required. So I think if they are your neighbors, just a little extra. A little extra. Talk about the weather, talk about your kids, talk about...
I cannot tell you the person's name till now as I speak to you.
But that's extreme.
You see what I mean?
It was not necessary. There was no need.
But thinking about it, there are some neighbors you are actually cordial with, but you just do not know their names. Their surnames. Thinking about it now.
They're just mama somebody and papa somebody.
No, yes, you know the kids' names, true, because your kids probably play with their kids.
Yes.
But you don't know their names. Like a letter comes into the compound and you don't know who is addressed to. It just says Mr. and Mrs. So.
You know why I'm laughing?
This is the wrong house.
I ordered for something and it came, and of course, nobody knows my name. They know my husband because he's very popular, but nobody knows my name.
He's Casper the Friendly.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. So that parcel almost got returned because they were trying to call my number and it wasn't going through. I think the dispatch guy was just getting ready to leave and said, "Let me try one last time." And then called and I went through and I picked. He was like, "Madam, do you stay on number 29? I don't want to give my address. I'm sorry. You know, do you stay da da da?" And I said yes. I was like, "Madam, nobody knows you in this place." The guy
was concerned.
The guy was shocked.
Genuine concern, because really
he was shocked. You know, and now I didn't explain to him because if he had asked the proper question, somebody's wife, oh, we know her. Somebody's mommy, oh, we know her. You see how we lose our identities. Now I don't have any identity. I'm just somebody's mommy and somebody's wife.
I think it's this our generation. Our parents were a lot more communal.
Yes.
You know, they knew their neighbors, they knew their neighbors' names. They were
kids' schools,
in and out of
neighbors' houses. I remember during Christmas like this, my mom
share food.
My mom, I'll trek around
giving food
to the neighbors. So, and that for me was a time where the world was safer, if you like. I mean, I say that tongue in cheek, but you know, you were comfortable with, you knew to some extent, you could vouch for these people.
Yes.
You
Now,
know them well enough to vouch.
You don't know who is who. So things have changed. So I'm not going to ask my daughter to go and be sharing food for anybody.
Nope.
Because to be honest, there's a lot of bad people out there. And I say that very, very seriously. So let's be careful. As much as we want to be good neighbors, we want to be friendly, we must also be extremely careful as long as our families and our children are involved.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So let's hear from you, please. This gist is hot. I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. There's a lot to talk about these annoying neighbors of an issue. So please, let's hear from you. Share your thoughts.
Neighbors. Please, you guys, try to just, you know, behave decent. Be good neighbors, please. Because see, for someone like me, I'm not, look, I'm a bahosha, what's that thing? The Oski bahosha, whatever. I'm a woman of war. I will deflate your tire. I don't have time. These women are nice. I'm not that nice. Please, neighbors, behave yourselves. I try to behave myself. I'm on my lane, be on your lane. Please, let's just all.
Jay's neighbors, I'll be coming to give you.
I have good neighbors.
I'll come and advise you.
No, I have the best neighbors.
So she doesn't deflate your tire.
Exactly. And if you don't want your tires deflated, like we said, leave your phone number on the car.
Yes.
Do that. And remember, speak it like it is, keep it 100, and always be considerate. Until next time.